Welcome everybody to the channel. If you're new, you're welcome. Out of my mucker today, a bit of a runabout to see my mum and dad, but not too good. Put my seatbelt on. What it is, I want to thank everybody who's joined the channel, because obviously been a bit hectic with family commitments at the moment. That's why I'm doing these kind of videos, basically, because I'm back into doing things and stuff, and it's just getting the time to thank everybody who's joined the channel. About 15 people in about a week, so that's for a small channel like myself. I want to thank you all, because that's what I do, because the commitment is with the BBC, of course. You never know when they're going to come. Never know, because they say they're going to come and they never do, of course. Investigation after investigation. Of course, I've been investigated more, and I think I'm going to put it, investigated more. 2 years of investigation. How big a deal is it going to be to investigate me? So a lot of people put down in the comments, that's the way it is, but some people say, why don't you contact them? Well, I'm not legally obliged to contact them. I'm not paying my TV license, and I don't really want to pay my TV license because I'm not watching. I'd rather have the £200 a year in my bank than in their bank. So, like I say, the legal document is that, I don't need to contact them at all. I have done in the past. I've done the declaration. One or two people said, how come you've not done the declaration? Well, I have done the declaration the last 6 years. Before the last 2 years, 6 years ago, this is 8 years now, maybe 8-9 years I've been not paying the TV license. And I did it through the situation, going and, tell them I don't need a license, rang them up. And makes no real difference. Even if you ring up and do the declaration or go online, which I'd never do on a BBC website, don't trust them. You tell them, but at the end of the phone conversation, they'll say to you, well, we still have to come out to you just to check. Well, I said, you don't need to check, because I said before, I've already told you. Well, we still have to check. So they don't really believe you when you tell them. They don't really believe you. All right, Kato, be careful now. He's losing his muscles in his legs now, so he can't really get up. He's got very, very sore muscles today. But anyway, so that's the basic. So I'm waiting for them to come to my door. Some people told me in the comments that they've been waiting and they've not come, for 10 years. You might be lucky, but as I said, 50,000 people get fined, and I don't know exactly how many this year, but there may be a reduction, because that's what I'm doing it for, to stop people getting fined and going to court. That's what it's all about, folks. That's the principle of the channel. As inspectors say, I started inspecting them. So if I can stop one person going to court, that's the achievement of the channel. That's a win-win kind of thing. But like I say, only being a small operator on YouTube, things. I mean, the channel has got bigger recently, about 65% more views. But folks, I appreciate that. But what you have to do is to give us a thumbs up, like the comment, put some comments, subscribe makes a big difference as well. I mean, I've got over 2,000 subscribers now, which I'm grateful for. It's been an achievement to do that. But as I said, I will keep on going, and we'll wait for them to come knocking on my door if they do. But who knows? It's all documented, like I say, so that if you're becoming new to TV licensing, if you just started out and just stopped paying, let's face it, the budget's coming next month, and they're going to start putting tax up. Taxes are going to try and find some ways of raising money, and I can assure you now, the BBC want to put their license fee up to around £200, and I can tell you that's what it's going to be. So £200 a year. If you want to watch catch up, you want to watch non-live programs like myself, things you can watch legally, that's well within your means. As I said, the BBC iPlayer needs to go to be on subscription. But BBC, of course, they won't do nothing till 2027, and then in 2027 they may do that, because of the public demand. It's only you, the public out there, you, the public, can make that decision. They'll carry on till they lose more and more subscribers, license fee payers, till it gets to the point where they financially have to go to commercial situation, because they have to make revenue, and of course revenue is made by Channel 4 and ITV, and of course scandal after scandal, that doesn't help the guy in charge, whatever his name is. What's his name again? Tim Dipstick. Well, I can't remember what it is, but anyway, like I say, he's in charge, and then one more mess up, he'll get. And of course they've been told by Ofcom they broke the rules on the showing a program had to be stopped. It had to be pulled. It broke their regulations, Ofcom. So they always get themselves in trouble. But the next big scandal for the guy in charge is going to be his last one, because the government has said we've had enough of all these BBC scandals. Greg Wallace and everybody else, and Jimmy Savile was bad enough. But it constantly happens, and then you got the TV newscaster, what's that, Hugo Edwards. You got things after another, more and more things, because it's just a gravy train for people, ex-politicians on the council and board, and it's not run like a proper TV company, a media company out to make money commercially. So that's what they've got to do, and as soon as they wake up to that, they can make better programs. I was away last weekend with family and friends, and I did watch some iPlayer. I actually watched Strictly Come Dancing, believe it or not. It's not for me, but I suppose it's entertainment, and people like dancing and stuff like that. But I particularly don't dance. Anyway, like I say, I'm going to leave it there, folks. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment if you're new to TV licensing. Like I say, just starting out. I got plenty of videos just sort of going back when I started documenting the channel. They've not come to my house. They may come, I don't know. But next letter's coming up shortly. The next letter will be coming up in a few weeks' time. I think it's November again, the usual monthly letter. So anyway, folks, appreciate all the new people. Thanks, it means a lot to me. When you're a small channel, you're just trying to get things done. Of course, there's one more video I've got to do about something. I'll get back to you on that later. I can't really talk about it here, but I'll get back to you. And, thanks again. I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.